Hello, this is my review on the 1997 flick Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, and I forget the rest of the name of the cast. I really just forgot. Anyways, this is a very, 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 very slow-paced, mediocre movie that's a tutti-frutti love story that turns an actual tragic event and treats it as a love story. Hi, I'm just reviewing.
Okay.
Can I finish this?
Huh?
Can I finish this first?
Of course.
Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, Titanic. I give Titanic, personally giving Titanic a 8 out of 10 for being mediocre at best. While I personally really think this is a dumb of a movie, it's not horrible and unwatchable. Therefore, it's likable of a movie, in my eyes. But the lowest form of likable of a movie. Which is why I'm giving it 8 out of 10, because I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it a lot. Because I thought it was very, cheesy. A bit too cheesy, maybe, for me, taste, almost. The writing off the wall and the dialogue and the dialogue in the movie is Sam Raimi bad dialogue, like 2002 Spider-Man Sam Raimi bad dialogue. It is cheesy and cringe and hilarious, but therein lies the problem. This is supposed to be a mean movie that's 3 hours long. This is a cheesy corny movie that's 3 hours goddamn too long. With corny characters that act like cartoon, the bad guys act with some, one of these characters is literally turns into a cartoon villain in the third act, played by Billy Zane, I think the actor's name is, and he's trying to kill Rose and his wife because some reason, I forget. Because of jealousy, I guess. I don't know. This is a lot of shit in here that feels very unnecessary. It's the actual this feels like there's a lot of unnecessary shit in this movie that's corny writing. That feels like this feels like more a work of fiction than it actually, I don't know, this feels like mostly a work of fiction 90% of this movie, because this is fascinating and all what's going on in this movie, but I'm not sure what does this have to do with the actual Titanic event, and all I know is I don't know anything from this. All I know is there was a boat called Titanic, and I don't know anything about the actual history, and I feel like I know less about the actual history of Titanic after seeing this movie since. No matter how many times I see this movie, I just feel like the Titanic event is Stupid. And Rose thinks she's also Rose. The main lead is called Rose, and she likes to monologue to herself because she thinks she's black. Because she refers to herself as a slave on the Titanic. Really? Chances are you might have actually owned some slaves, Rose, back in your day. I'm just saying it's just because it's like the time period that this takes place, and considering I don't have the most knowledge on history, probably. Correct knowledge, but I don't know what the point of this movie is. I mean, I just don't know why is the dialogue so bad. Why is Rose narrating before meeting Jack all the time to herself? And we're listening to the old lady Rose. That, be honest, like if it was the young lady Rose played by the young actress, we probably wouldn't feel like it's a snore fest, and probably wouldn't be tempted to sleep through the narration of Rose's narration, because it's the old lady Rose. Everything that old people do is instantly boring, is what we're going to assume when we can listen to their voices. No matter how much, or maybe the actresses, I don't know what the point of this movie is. Why? Okay, well, I guess I will say one of the things I guess I think I know what the point of the movie is like hardcore, is pointless shit. Hardcore pointless shit. Pointless shit that looks cool. But I don't know if it was the point of anything. I just like wanted, you know how feel like when like you just want you want the movie to end because it's overstaying its welcome. That's the feeling I get from Titanic. I want the iceberg to hit the Titanic so people can drown and die, so I can watch the movie and enjoy it. And say, I enjoyed the movie, and I can say I watched the movie, but never look back. Is what I'm going to do from now on. This is what it's like, kind of feels like. Is like this movie. I'm sorry, I got confused with my words. Where was I? Let me restart myself. Titanic's like a movie that overstays its welcome because you just want it to end. Because these characters are very corny, boring characters. Actually, I don't really like any of them. I care about any of them. Personally, I just... You know how when you see a character in a movie, you're just waiting for the character to just die, not out of resentment or out of liking the character, waiting for it to die, but it's because you just think the character is pointless and has no meaning to exist or reason for the plot of the film. Well, that's every character in Titanic, who's probably fictional and made up. I don't know how many of the characters are real, or based off of real people. I'm not going to act like I looked it up. because I didn't. But even though this movie's slow as balls, it's not horrible. It's just not good. Or the most like well thought out piece that Cameron has put out for a film. It's probably the messiest thing he's made next to Avatar movie he made. I just think that these are probably... True, Avatar's a terrible movie. I think it is. I just can't stand the fucking alien designs on Cameron's designs. I hate the blue cats. They fucking freak me the hell out. Okay? And, I'm not sure if that's intentional. Aliens, blue cat aliens that Cameron created for Avatar. Were they supposed to be scary? And pee your pants with horror designs? And faces that look like nightmare fuel? That's what I thought. And that's why I give Avatar from 2009 a 0 out of 10. Now, Cameron's Titanic gets an 8 out of 10 for being mediocre, wonderfully goofy fun. But slow. A bit as balls. Like, you feel like you think you could have edited so much out of the movie. Like, why didn't he edit it down to 2 hours long, or around the hour? Or whatever the normal time would have been back in 1997, I forget. I just think it should have been a normal length movie, I think. Is this, or maybe a short movie. Or 2 hour movie, I don't know. This should be 3 hours, I thought. I mean, if you're gonna make anything 3 hours, you gotta make those minutes count, I think. And you gotta make the characters real, like get me invested with the characters. And Titanic movie didn't do that for me. So that's why the other movie was mediocre at best, and I give it an 8 out of 10. See it or don't see it. I personally don't care. Okay. That's my thoughts on Titanic and Avatar from 2009. And Titanic from 1997. The James Cameron remake from... yeah. I guess... but I'm going to talk about the other Titanic movies some other time. In a different video. Because I have to rewatch that. My memory's a little fuzzy on that, of how I like that. I can't remember if I like that version or not, okay? There's another Titanic movie, the older one. That's black and white. I can't remember much about. I can't remember if I liked it or not. So I can't remember that much about it right now. So I'm going to just refresh, maybe watch just going to watch that some other time and then make a video on it some other time. So that's my thoughts on Titanic and Avatar from 2009. Why Avatar gets a 0 out of 10 and Titanic gets an 8 out of 10. Okay, subscribe and by hitting the bell first and then hitting the subscribe. And hit the thumb up if you like this video. And check out my other videos. Goodbye.